All right. So this is the new camera setup. So we're going to test it out. And this is the first video that I'm making for my IT Motorcyclist motovlog YouTube channel. So bear with me as I work out the kinks. We're going to try to find out how well the volume, the audio works, and see how well I do talking and writing at the same time. So I'm still working on different subjects that I want to talk about. Oh, also, this is my first real ride with my new Mustang seat. I have a backrest, so this is something new as well. So hopefully this is a nice comfy ride, which should be. The Mustang seat is so much better than the stock seat that comes on the Honda Sabre, or excuse me, Honda Shadow Sabre 1100s. Mine is a 2004. So I recently just got this motorcycle as well. I've been riding for many years off and on. I've had Yamaha V-Stars, older Honda Shadows. Actually, my last two motorcycles were, first I had a Honda VTX 1800. It was a monster. It was a little too much for me. It was too heavy of a bike. So I sold it. Then I got I think it was a 2004 Honda VTX 1300. Loved it. It was a great bike. But at the time where I was living, I didn't have a garage, so I always had to put it in my storage shed, and it was just a real pain to get in and out. But my fiance and I bought a house last year, so I finally have a nice 2-car garage. So now it's much easier for me to get my motorcycle in and out. So we're loving our new place, and looking forward to doing some more riding this summer, and I guess we're still in the spring and into the fall. I'm actually heading back to work for my lunch hour. I only live about 10 minutes from work, so it's nice that I can go home, park the car, switch over to the old motorcycle, and ride back to work, and not overdo myself, because I sure as hell am not getting any younger. So I'll be anxious to try to do some longer trips and see how I fare. It's been probably 20 years since I've taken a really long trip. So we'll see how the old back and the hands and everything else do for some longer trips. Hoping to visit some of the local events in the area. I'm in the St. Louis area, so I know there's a couple things, events just around the corner. And another nice fact is that my boss, he rides as well. He's got a really nice Indian, and so we plan on maybe going on attending some different events, maybe taking a trip as well. Of course, he's got fancy cruise control and a fairing that he can push a button and adjust the height of it. But he also is paying a lot of money, and I bought my bike outright. I actually got a pretty good deal on my bike. I think so anyway. It only has just to hit 7,000 miles, which I think is pretty good for being a 2004. Typically you'll see a lot of the bikes having anywhere from 25,000 K, some bikes even more. But so this bike hardly got rode, so I'm pretty happy with it, and the fact that I don't have to have a monthly payment is extremely nice. So anyway, I'm hoping to continue to do more of this blogging and trying to think of some ideas. And the reason I went with IT Motorcyclist is because I've been in IT, information technology, for many years, and I just had a big old freaking semi pull out in front of me, jack. So always have to be cautious of your surroundings. But anyway, back to my story. But I started out back in 1995 doing IT work right out of college, and I've worked my way up. I'm currently a technology services manager for a MSP in the area. We take care of quite a few clients, and I thought, well, some of the topics I thought I could talk about was, technology and everything IT related. And if that gets too boring, well, I'll switch it up and talk about other things. I have a lot of hobbies, so I'm open to ideas. I fly radar control airplanes. I do aerial photography with drones. I do 3D printing, and I also do laser engraving with my CO2 laser. So yeah, there's definitely ample things to talk about and discuss. Of course, I'm not excuse me, I'm not a master of anything, but I sure try to be. But anyway, definitely things I need to ponder and figure out, and my goal is to talk about different subjects while I'm cruising around on my bike, allowing you to see everything that I see. And again, my goal is to keep it fun. I know this first video I'm just doing a lot of babbling and going back and forth, and you know, maybe I should script some stuff so I have more to talk about. But again, this is my very first try. Hell, there's a good chance when I get home and try to upload the video that the audio quality sucks and I need to go back to square one. But right now I'm using an Insta360 1RS camera with the 4K boost lens. I would like to also add like an Insta360 X2 or X3 on my handlebars and do the 360 as well. I'm running a Purple Panda mic, so hopefully it's set up right and I don't have any wind noise, and I have the gain set up. You know, there's all these settings that you have to get configured and play with, and finally, you know, a lot of tweaking before you have everything just right. So anyway, this, like I said, my trip is just a little over 10 minutes depending on traffic. I'm able to take the back ways to work, so I get to avoid a lot of the heavy traffic and such. So I'm pulling up to my office building now. So on that note, we will I'll stop talking, get around to my parking spot, and hopefully work on getting more subscribers and people that are interested. So yeah, if you want to comment below, let me know what you'd like me to talk about, and we can go from there. But have a good one.